So I've identified there's essentially 4 hurdles in business. You can see here, your first dollar, I consider a hurdle. A lot of people try and start a business and they just never really get it going. They never get a dollar out of it. So to me, they never made it over the first hurdle. Once you've made your first dollar, then what's really the difference between your first dollar and your 10th dollar? There's not a whole lot of difference. It's just more customers, more work. But you still need to make enough money where you can pay for your bills, right? And so that's the second hurdle, is to be able to make enough money in self-employment where you can actually cover all the bills that the business has, and that there's enough money left over for you to take out of the business for you to cover your bills as well. And I call this your token cost, and I'll talk about this a little bit later. The next hurdle is if you're making enough money in your business where not only you have your reserves, you've got enough money put aside for growing, but also now there's enough money that you can just kind of store some away. So you've got savings. Somebody also told me that this third hurdle, they call it the comfort hurdle, because when you're making enough money to pay all your bills, then you're not real stressed about growing your company anymore, right? But the problem is you can't ever sit still. Like Jim Rohn says, I don't know if you've heard of Jim Rohn, but he's this amazing speaker who passed away not too long ago. You're in a boat and you're drifting towards the waterfall. You don't even know it's happening. There is no sitting still. In business, you're either growing or you're shrinking. But most people, if they think they're kind of sitting still in business, having a kind of a homeostasis moment, it's not going to last, number one. And number two, you're probably shrinking if you think you're sitting still, because time changes everything. Employees may be starting to look for another job because they really want to raise, but your company's not growing fast enough and you don't even see these things happening. So there's really no kind of hanging out in business. You always got to be pushing on that, whatever it is, the next goal. And on the fourth hurdle, you've really gotten somewhere because now you've got enough money that you can do charitable contributions. You can invest in other businesses. You can do a lot with your money to help you grow.